Hey guys, this is Chris Falcone again, and we're here with the next lesson. This one is on the sensor module here that's used for sensing distances. This uses ultrasound to detect distances by sending out a pulse and then hearing the echo back from said pulse, and using the time between sending and receiving to determine the amount of distance traveled. Uh, this piece is pretty simple. It's a blue circuit board with the two input-output devices on the front, and it's got these four leads on the bottom, and each of these is labeled conveniently. Uh, the top one is labeled VCC, that's going to be used for the power input. The next one down is the trigger that takes the signal from the Arduino board to send out a pulse. The next one down is the echo that sends information from this to the Arduino when it receives an echo back. And the last one is just going to be the ground. So I have some color-coded wires here with me, red, white, brown, and black. And I'm going to be using these in order to connect to the Arduino and display how this can send out a pulse and then receive back information to display the distance between this component and whatever it's bouncing off of. So I'll start assembling that here. So the way I described this earlier, I'm just going in order. I tend to like to associate colors with meaning different things, like red for power and black for ground. So that's what I'm doing here as well. So of course, red is going to go into the 5-volt power source. White, which is the trigger, is going to go into 12. The echo is going into 11. And the black is going into the ground. And so, as you can see, I'm putting this in front of my hand, and I'm going to flash on the screen a view of the serial monitor, which is also getting distance measurements. Now, notice I am currently having my hand about 31 to 32 centimeters away. When I move it closer, it should decrease the amount of distance. And if I move it farther away, it's going to increase. And so that is sending out and receiving a ultrasound signal that's a higher frequency than human hearing, and it's using that to measure the distance. And so I think this is a pretty incredible part. It has a lot of really neat uses, and it's pretty simple to set up. So it's definitely an interesting thing to play around with. And that'll be about it for this lesson.